Hey there, kids. It's me, Onrs.
Let's get the show on the road. No, you're not, actually. Sorry, Ty, you shouldn't have heard that, so that's weird. Let me just check something real quick.
Like, I can see the video playing on the Twitch feed, but I don't hear it like I normally do. I can probably deal with it if it's a big deal, but...
Nope, I gotta change something.
Oops.
Yeah, you hear the music now, right, Ty?
Yes, indeed.
All right, good. Yeah.
Also, questioning, was all that live?
Only to you.
Okay, I was curious.
This is live, so we're going to start the show now and do the damn thing.
Hey there, kids. It's me, Oni the Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you that f***ing your dreams ain't cheap. In fact, it costs a ton of cash to do. So that's why me and the Oh No Radio Show need your help. Just go to the website displayed below and hit us up with some cash, yo. $1, $5, fuck, $1 million if you have it to spare. Any amount is appreciated. Well, I gotta go because these dreams ain't gonna fuck themselves. See ya! No.
No! God, please, no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
You are listening to the Oh No Radio Show. Eat a bag of dicks.
So I've got something dead outside my house, and I can't find it.
Oh no, baby! Oh no! Oh no! I don't want you anymore. Yes, baby, I told you before. You went away and you said you left me, and now you live in misery. All the
another edition of the Oh No Radio Show. If you were tuned in during our pre-show just there, you might have caught a glimpse behind the curtain, shall we say. Well, I mean, nothing too scandalous, hopefully, but at least a small glimpse of the things that we talk about before we get things going. Most of them, in this case, just being technical issues. My apologies for being just a couple minutes late. We intended on being with you right at 8:30 p.m., but as you know, Oh No Radio Show crew is always going to be a little late and slightly off kilter.
Dysfunctional mess.
Yeah, well, my name's Owen, and I'm the captain of your shit ship. Along with me tonight in studio, once again, the one and only Mike B. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing fantastic, other than, the continued maiming and mangling of my own body.
Yeah, well,
Both inside and outside.
Yeah, and sometimes it's, for pleasure, and sometimes not so much.
I did, while the oil was searing my skin, I did catch a little chub.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that in just a sec. Also with us this evening from the Great White North, virtually, it's our good friend, the tall man, the lizard wizard himself, Ty. Ty, how are you, my friend?
Gentlemen, happy to be here. Doing fairly well. Life is strange, but still you find enjoyment in the little things.
What are these little things this week?
Oh man. I mean it. There's a couple times, I work at like a phone factory and fucking sometimes you get in the weirdest conversations you just don't ever expect would happen like at work. Well, I'm on the phone all day, but still it's like
Hold the phone, Ty. I mean, pun intended. Aren't you on like a script? Aren't you supposed to be like,
nah, fuck that
stick
shit.
to this shit?
I'm not their robot.
You gotta tie, so you tie it up a little bit.
He goes, "Welcome to the cable company. Yeah, baby. How's it going out there in cable land?"
I think
Is that
I
what
could
you
get
do?
away with it. I could do it. The only real scripted part I say is the greeting. Like,
Yeah.
hi, thanks for calling
Blah, blah, blah.
Yahoo. This is Ty. How can I help your ass? Something like that.
I hope you say ass too. How can I help your ass?
What the fuck can I do for you?
Do you ever just do random like accents just for fun? Do you ever just like?
No.
I would turn into like, I'm a sassy Southern gentleman. How's it going there? How's your cable?
What seems to be the problem here today?
Yeah.
Did you jiggle it?
Did you restart your modems? Did you
Power
unplug
cycle.
it? Did you unplug it? Plug it back in?
You gotta wait 30 whole seconds.
I
know
like
it's
to
a
say,
long time.
well, I like to say Mississippi's. You gotta go a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, all the way to 30 Mississippi's. Then you plug it back in. Tell me if them
no.
3 lights is blinking. If them 3 lights ain't blinking, then I'll get you the technician out right away.
You guys should do it. You should actually like apply and just get hired to record some fun situations like this.
Well,
I don't think we even have to get hired to do that. I think we can literally just sit here in the studio and crank out some
yeah.
of our own commercial or our own technical.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the technical guide for answering the phones at blank corporation.
I may or may not even be doing that with one of my latest job prospects that I'm kind of going for here in this next next week or so. So
Hi. Do you need to know how to set up your virtual meeting space?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my name is Owen, and I can show you.
Stay tuned for the following instructions. Yeah, no, that is actually
sassy Southern Owen.
that is. Yeah, oh, I should do. Oh my God, I've got to record a script for them and everything. Like this is like the pre-interview, so I'm gonna have to like. I gotta record a script. I gotta record like who is Owen, and who
boy.
and what about like what I know about the company and all these types of things, right?
Is this stuff legally restricted to just the company you're applying to? Can we hear it?
I don't know about that, but maybe I'll just sneak. Maybe I'll get you a sneak peek. Maybe I'll get you
just want a little clip.
just a little clip of what I do, because at the end of the day, I'm not getting paid by the company yet. So realistically, I feel like I can probably throw some stuff in there, but. We'll see. I actually had this written down on the list of things for us to talk about, because part of me wants to tell them that, if I'm doing this sort of thing, that they know I have kind of like acting experience. I mean, with my child acting and stuff, right? And part of me wants them to know that I'm also a host of a dynamo of a podcast in Orlando.
Two podcasts. Both dynamos. You work with some of the elite.
In podcasting in Orlando.
Yeah.
And but that, of course, could go one of two ways. That could be perceived as, oh, this is great. Look at this guy. He's familiar with a microphone. He knows the drill. But then that could also go the other way, where they actually do listen to one of our shows and it goes horribly, horribly wrong. And you understand my conundrum with this one.
Fingers crossed they listen to a show.
Yeah, that's hope. We need the downloads. And why not? If you're watching on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/ONRS live, you can also find us, of course, everywhere you find your podcasts. You know where to find podcasts by now if you're listening to this.
Are we on Spotify yet?
We've been on Spotify. It's up there.
Fuck yeah.
It's up there.
Because that's what I tell people to listen to at work.
Okay, good. I mean, I'll have to double check because I don't listen to it on Spotify, but I think we're on there. And if we're not, then they'll find it. Just tell them to go to the website, onoradioshow.com.
You download it from there.
Download it from there, you plebeian. So
thanks, new listeners.
Let's talk about how something died outside my house. Did you smell it when you were out there on the porch, Mikey?
No, but I haven't been able to smell anything for the past couple days, so.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
No, I didn't really notice anything like awful.
I was getting hints of it earlier, maybe when the breeze was flowing or what have you. I was getting hints of it. But
if it's only hints, it can't be that close.
But
I'm sure there's something dead nearby.
You have to understand that the last couple of days before this, it was seriously like uncomfortable to sit outside. Like something had died.
What do you mean? Like they were running an Auschwitz in somebody's backyard?
Maybe.
And that was the smell?
I don't know. I mean,
what is it, like corpsey, or is it just like somebody took a live deuce somewhere?
It smelled like burning Jew. Like that's
wow.
That's probably the best way to describe it.
Smelled like charring flesh and burning hair.
Yeah.
But
you can always tell when they get to the nose. Like it just
because it takes forever.
Yeah, it's a burn fest. It's crazy. A lot of cartilage.
Oh, this is insensitive.
Yeah, that being said,
Ty's face says it.
I had to play find the smell, because now here's the thing too. If something had died, like say it's a rat, say it's a dead Jew, say it's
don't say that. Don't say that second one. Rat was good.
Maybe a snake, same thing. And then you find it, dead in your yard. What do I even do with it at this point? Do I bury it
or burn it?
I don't want to burn it. I don't want to make it worse.
Well, but it'd be quick.
Bag it up, throw it in the Sevilla Levy trash can.
Oh yeah, get some tongs and
some barbecue tongs,
and then lift it into a
paper bag,
a baggie, and then put it in the 7-Eleven's can.
Take it down to the Wawa because I don't want because I use the 7-Eleven. I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say which place do you not like? But see, if you take it to the Wawa, you don't really go to the Wawa, so you'll never get the enjoyment of someone having to be like, "Oh, who the fuck put a dead
possum in the."
Good Lord, if you put a whole ass possum in somebody's trash can, they're kind of big.
But yeah,
a fat raccoon.
Thankfully, it's kind of gone a little bit today, but it's been uncomfortable, and it's seriously like that smell, like that. Like, it
You
nauseates.
don't smell it inside, right?
No. But I sat out there for a while, like, I can power through this. And this was on, like, Tuesday night. I'm, like, trying to power through it. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. And I probably sat out there for a couple hours after I did Oh No Wrestling. By the way, if you're a wrestling fan, ohnowrestling.com or wherever you find podcasts, just search for Oh No Wrestling. And yeah, after I got done with that show, I'm sitting out there, and I got the smell, and I'm like, oh, okay, power through it. I come back in from outside, and I can smell the rotting jus on my shirt. Like, it's
That's gross.
yeah, gross, totally gross. Like, I don't.
Okay, so similar, but I feel like I haven't really like. Maybe it's because I do smoke cigarettes. I don't smell it on other people.
Yeah.
But my coworker, the racist one, the weird one, he came in the other day and he like reeked of cigarettes.
I think there's a thing with this. It happens more in Florida because of the humidity. And if you get wet in the slightest while you're kind of smoking, I think it hangs on to the clothes. So with all these rainy days where it's a little like you're a little more moist or your shirt's a little bit more moist, I've always had this theory that you definitely smell it more.
Well, yeah, dude smelled strong of the cigarette. And
Also, think about all those Nazi fellas that were working at those concentration camps. They go home to their wives. They gotta not smell so hot, right?
I don't think you like pack up at 5 and go home to your spouse.
No.
When you work at Dachau, I think you live there till
they go home
for like
they get some
3
Cracker
months.
Barrel. They get some Hooters wings.
They stop at a Wendy's.
Yeah.
Get a Dave's hot.
Yeah. What do you need?
Get a Dave's single.
Yeah. Get a Dave's single. Hey babe, on the way home. Long day at work.
Really lament over the idea of
It was
should I
hot.
get French fries?
It was really
or,
hot today.
Or chili.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best. When you're done with genocide, a little bit of chili.
Chili.
A little chili.
Oh, you got to put the hot oil in it too, like the little squeezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. I think you go back to your bunk, which is inside the walls of this murder facility.
No.
And
They got bunks. They got to have bunks outside of it.
I think that would be it. No, you got to look at it from like a security thing. Like every time you got to open the gate, like there's a chance somebody's gonna like
That's
make
true.
a But I guess in a murder camp, it doesn't really matter. Like, oh, did shoot one of them.
You just got to shoot them. Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving
Hopefully,
on.
it's a moving on.
Moving on. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about your burn situation there, Mike.
I mean, I work in a kitchen.
Yeah.
And was it French fries?
No. And there is kind of a fun, at least redeeming twist to the end of this. So I'm at work, putting some chicken wings in the fryer, and like I'm kind of rushing, so I'm kind of like just maybe like tossing them a little.
Oh, that's a bad move.
And I tossed a wing.
Frozen.
No, I mean they're thawed, and we blanch them first, so
Okay,
it's a short cook time. But I toss it in, and it like hits the side of the fryer basket, and
you Shaquille O'Neal'd one.
like it dunks the oil real hard, and it like it nailed. You can probably see where the Band-Aid is.
Yeah.
That's a 3 Band-Aid burn. It's like 2-3 inches
Band-Aid
long.
beard.
Yeah. And it it had a pretty good bubble on it, and I went through a whole shift at work and didn't like pop it.
Powered through.
But then I got blasted last night, and I guess fell asleep on the couch and woke up to like wool and I think Dorito crumb in like my
in your
open
wound that had popped.
Yeah.
Did you have like a little puddle of pus all in the couch?
It was like
No.
it was stuck to the.
It was stuck to the couch, so you had to peel it off.
I had
from
to
This is where having leather couches does pay off. By the way, if you
Much
were to
easier.
have a leather couch,
My wound wouldn't have stuck to it.
wouldn't have stuck as bad at least.
So
Now I'm gonna have cat hair in
Now-
mine, but
the redeeming thing was, it turns out the order was supposed to be all flats, and I had tossed a drum in there on accident.
Oh.
And I ate that drum.
Well, I think that's your consolation prize. At this point, if you've damaged yourself for someone's meal and you've got this burn that you're gonna have now for the next couple weeks, that thing you'll always probably have a scar. Burns that deep, you'll always have a scar.
Yeah, if I showed you it, like, it's gonna be a pretty gnarly burn.
Chicks will dig it. That's cool. But yes, if you injure yourself that bad at work, I mean, I'm kind of mad for your own sake that it wasn't more than just one drummy.
Yeah, but I ate that motherfucker.
Yeah. Did you put some extra sauce on there for yourself?
I ate it dry. I didn't even give him the pleasure.
Dry wing.
Yeah, just
dry wing.
But yeah, oddly enough, I don't cut myself a lot.
No, because we've talked about this very recently. Because I cut myself in the kitchen. You never cut yourself. You got good knife technique, obviously.
Yeah, just pay attention to what you're doing.
Yeah.
But burns, man, I burn my fingers all the time. Just like I'll grab like a pan. So
you're a burnman.
Yeah, but again, still got some sensitivity in my fingers. I mean, it's numbing out, but. Again, I think it lends itself to the theory that I am a genetically superior human being.
All right. We'll talk about that in your segment later on, where you as a dictator get to control your own company.
Man.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later on, though. My mom used to talk about burns a lot. Like she worked a lot in kitchens, like in her younger days. She was pretty big into that, and she always was the family cook and what have you. And when I was a kid, we went to go see, of course, Men in Black in the theaters. And there's that scene where he burns off his fingertips as to, get rid of all traces of his identity. He burns off his...
It doesn't work like that.
Well, no, she's actually like, you know what? I think that might actually work. She's going through like the science in her head. What about you guys? You think like
I think they come back.
Do they come back?
Yeah, well, they do come back. So you can burn them and like kind of get rid of it for a short amount of time, but it's not very long either.
You gotta. So Men in Black, they probably gotta burn their fingertips off like every couple months.
Residual, just like continued.
Yeah.
I think it's weird because like I got fingerprinted as a child. Remember that there was like that program in the mall where like you go get fingerprinted, they put you in the database so that
I thought that was when you got your first DUI. They renewed
it. They renewed it at 24 when I got my DUI, so now they had fresh prints.
Yeah.
But I burst open one of my fingers, slamming it in a car door on accident. And so now I got like a big gnarly scar on one of my fingers.
Oh, so maybe they can't track you.
Yeah, I think I'm.
You think you're in the clear?
Untraceable. As long as I only use my right index finger.
It's funny you mention all that because I just this past week I had to go through the whole process once again of renewing my permanent resident card, or as you Americans tend to refer to it, our green card.
Citizenship.
No, not citizenship.
No, I'm saying that's what you need.
Well, that's going to come later in the year when I ask for donations to make America great again by making Owen American. That's what the campaign's going to be.
Oh, dude, if we do it during Christmas, then we can say make Christmas
great again
in America,
with
which
Owen.
Also should be greater with Owen as an American.
I like all this. This is going well. I like this idea. I like these ideas. But yeah, like going through the whole process, it's always kind of unnerving, right? You're dealing with the federal government. Like you don't want to fuck up any of the information. You don't want to, and then they always leave you kind of in they took the money straight away, of course.
Yeah.
Took the money, but then they're like, yo, we're not going to give you any information from now on. You'll hear from us. Fucking wait, bitch. And then
you resident alien.
Yeah, you'll get some shit in the mail that we send you, and if you're not there, you don't do exactly what we say, we're gonna fuck your ass. They pretty much put that in the paperwork.
We're gonna fuck your ass, and then we're gonna deport you.
Yeah. So I guess next step, and I've had this done before, but they'll have to do the whole biometrics thing again. So, and it's so weird.
Giving you a new implant,
dude. They take like. It's even more in depth than when you get arrested. like they do like all the fingerprints, all the palm prints. They make you take your dick out, put it on the counter. They do your circumcision print or non-circumcision print. Then they get
Toes?
Yeah, they
Tell
get your
me
toes. They get your toes. They scan your eyes. Then there's
Do they do the butthole mold?
they haven't yet, but I've heard that's like coming in 2022. So
You're gonna miss
maybe-
it by
might have to get that one
next decade.
done. And then they take they don't want regular hair samples, they want scrotal hair samples this time.
Those are
so
the worst.
So I'm gonna have to pluck out some scrotals,
Oh.
put them in a bag.
I'd be in hard shape because keep mine clean.
Well, they tell you, don't you dare come.
Don't come
you dare.
without nut hair.
No, because then they'll port your ass. Like they'll. That's
Imagine you show back up in the UK and they're like, I kept a clean scrotum and they kicked me out of
yeah,
America.
exactly. And they're like, oh, well done, chap. Well done. Yeah.
A clean scrotum is a happy scrotum.
Yeah. You guys remember Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah. Didn't he want to get buried with the slaves?
Yeah, he will too. I mean, I think all the slaves voted for that, so that'll happen.
Yep.
I was flipping through some late night streaming television. I think this is through some weird app. I want to say it's something that's tied to IMDb, which IMDb, of course, known for its movie database. It's high-end cinema, shall we say. No, one of the things they're tied to shows all of the old, for free, all of the old Dog the Bounty Hunters.
What?
Yeah, I can direct you. I'll show you into the app. It's good. Anybody can get it. I forget what it's called, but I'll list it in the show description. No, I won't because I'll forget. But so I don't know if you guys remember this episode, but it was Dog the Bounty Hunter's daughter's Sweet 16 party.
Oh man.
So this is the youngest. I think he's got one even younger now.
He had like a really
young one. So this would have been, I don't remember her name, but this was the one that wasn't, because there was that one that was almost hot, but so it was too trashy to be hot. Baby Lisa, right? Remember Baby Lisa? Yeah.
Just a skosh out of range.
Is that dog's daughter?
I don't know.
Or that's maybe an adopted daughter through
Or
Beth or something.
Yeah, I thought wasn't Beth like not the mother of some of those kids?
Oh, well, most of them, like all the older ones, like she's not Leland's mom, or
She's not Youngblood.
no, but Baby Lisa, she might be Baby Lisa's mom. I can't remember. Either way, it's the one that's next in line to Baby Lisa, like the next youngest, I guess we'll say, right?
Right.
So it's her Sweet 16 party. And, man, it's the most... I challenge... If you can find it, go watch this, everyone. It's the most awkward thing. I was going to pull it for, like, clips or something, but I'm just like, no. People have to go find this themselves. They'll enjoy it more because it's a long form... It's an adventure through, like, racism, through everything. Because they're doing...
How do they tackle races on public television?
Well, hear me out. So this was right around the time when all of those, remember that show on MTV, My Sweet 16, like that whole thing was going on, and it was all the spoiled ass kids that would get
that suck.
that suck. Their rich parents, they'd always have this huge party. They were like, "Mom only got me the Corvette instead of the the blah blah blah."
The Maserati.
Right. Shit like that, but. You could tell it's all set up for TV. The dog family is trying to, what is it, Chapman? Yeah, the
Chapman clan.
The Chapman clan are trying to play into this whole thing, but don't really buy into it and don't really want to do it. And so they're trying to make it like,
fun
and the Sweet 16 thing and all that. And first clue that something's gone awry is that the DJ at this party, very urban man, very black man, and you could see Dog not super impressed with the DJ choice and or the music choice that is playing. He's trying to be cool. He's trying to have his.
He wants to let her have fun.
But he's just a little no. He's just a little skeptical of the whole thing. Then there's the like he's trying to sort of like do cool dance moves to Wobble Baby or whatever the fuck they're playing from this time. And then there's like the sweet daughter dance, and he's getting like way too close, and he's getting like it's
Dog, no.
yeah,
No,
very
dog.
very awkward situation.
Down, dog.
Very awkward situation. And then of course at the end, what do you think that she gets as her big present? The big unveiling, her sweet
Handcuffs?
16. Very good guess. And on the right track.
Oh, her own bear mace.
Again, very close. Not far off.
DSM gear of some sort, a harness.
I'm going to blow you guys' minds. And this is where you know it's sort of fake, that they're trying to just do it for the TV and the like, and trying to make it seem like MTV's Sweet 16. Like they've got as much money as some of those people do. No, of course she gets her very own black SUV, like GMC what are they? The GMC,
It's like a Yukon,
whatever the fuck they're called, but the ones they always drive on the show that like Dog has, that Beth has. She gets her very own black GMC fucking SUV that's way too big for this 16-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And she's like, yay! She's, no 15-year-old girl wants, their 16-year-old girl wants this car.
No.
Like, ever. Like, no 16-year-old girl in the history of mankind has ever wanted
A
this
giant black Suburban.
Suburban, basically. Yes, 100%. Dog says, well, she clearly doesn't have her license yet, so he's like, you could just, take it around the little loop, like in the parking lot there. And she comes back, gets out. I guarantee you, that's not hers. They just bought themselves a new bail bondsman fucking SUV where some ice head's gonna be given a cigarette and talk to about Jesus.
Like 1,000 cigarettes have been smoked in the back of it.
Yeah.
Why does everybody on that show? You think statistically there'd be someone who was like, oh no, I don't smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the people they like capture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always like, oh, I really just needed like one cigarette.
Well, when you're on the ice.
Sponsored by Winston-Salem.
When you're on the ice, I feel like, yeah. You might need a cigarette.
I want to meet some of the, because I think you're kind of right. Like crackheads all smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes.
I want to meet like the vegan crackhead. Or someone that's like super healthy apart from the one thing that they do.
That's just awful.
Yeah. They do heroin, they smoke crack.
Oh, I regularly do PCP.
But fucking no. Philip Morris, get out of here.
And I'm not smoking a cigarette. That's disgusting.
That's for trash
Alcohol?
people.
What? No, thank you.
Absolute trash people. Yeah. Speaking of trash people, we have to kind of be trash people here in Florida. The Stanley Cup was won, as we've mentioned before. The Stanley Cup came to Tampa. And, of course, we broke it. Have you seen any of this stuff?
It's like
Already?
a big flat side on it.
Yeah, they cracked the top of the cup in. They bent it all in. It's already had to been sent back to the people that fixed the cup or whatever.
No, I
there
thought
a
it was the
video
travel
of-
cup.
See, there's a lot of talk about this. I don't know the exact specifics, but it's kind of bullshit if it was the travel cup, because what's the point in bringing the travel cup to your celebration? And you're
Because
denting
of this exact
reason.
thing. Because they know people are gonna like, oh, I got wicked drunk with the cup. Let's piss in it.
Yeah, but
Oh, I got wicked drunk and dropped the cup, and now it's got a big flat side.
now we all know the original bowl. That's in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
That's in Toronto. The original bowl, the punch bowl, as you called it, I think on last show.
I
That's
also called it a bird bath.
yeah, or a bird bath. But the bird bath would imply the whole like thing below it, right? Like the actual pedestal below it.
Yeah.
The bird bath, just the bowl.
Just the bowl.
That original Lord Stanley's cup is there. That's protected. That's not now on top of the cup. But we do have something that I guess represents that or whatever it is that's been there for fucking years. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think the story has really come out yet, but it would be, of course, us here in Florida, Tampa Bay, to go ahead and fuck up the cup.
Florida man.
So I don't know. I thought it was funny.
I mean, they do everything crazy down. They had They had the boat parade again, and that seems to be in just an awful idea.
I want to go to it though.
Yeah, but
I want to hang out at the boat parade with Pat Maroon and
Okay.
Vasilevsky. And...
You know what? I brought this up outside when I got here.
Yeah.
What is it with a boat? What's cool? What the fuck is cool about a boat?
All right. So the reason he's bringing this,
I don't.
He's bringing this up. He's bringing this up because some friends of ours on Facebook, someone got a boat and he's mad about it. He's like, "How the fuck these people get a boat? I don't got no boat money."
And even if I did have boat money, I don't want a boat.
What?
I don't think it's cool.
I think if you have a house on a lake or on a river,
Right,
and you have access at all times to go down to your dock, hop in your boat, and boat around, that's cool. If you've got to trailer your boat to a place to drop it in the water, not as cool.
right.
What about you? What are your boat feelings? And what if you were to get
I'm
a
very
boat?
Pro boat.
What type of boat would you get if you got a boat?
Well, I do like fishing, so I don't want it to be like a straight fishing boat. I would like it to also like
a pontoon.
if you could have a cross between a pontoon and like a larger fishing boat, I would be cool with that. But
Okay.
fuck pontoons, because
I like a pontoon boat.
I think that might be the only kind of boat I actually do like.
There's something that makes me angry about pontoons. I don't know what it is.
I like it because it's like a stable platform.
Yeah.
And you can party on them. I think that's the only reason I give pontoon boats a pass.
Yeah.
Because they could just be legit party boats.
It's a utilitarian type of boat. You can get a lot done with a pontoon.
Like in my driveway, there is a boat on a trailer right now.
Oh, so you're trash people. You're Wisconsin trash people.
Yeah, but we live close to the lake.
How
I mean,
close? How long does it
Wisconsin
take?
boat trash.
Yeah.
Literally, the closest landing is like 2 miles away, 3
Okay, that's
acceptable.
close.
that's acceptable.
That's acceptable.
Um,
If you got to go further than 30 minutes to drop your boat in the water, that's where the line is.
yeah.
If you're 10 minutes, like a couple miles, so by the time you leave your house, you've hitched it up, you've got to the thing. If you can get it in the water from not being hitched up to the boat ramp in the water in 30 minutes, I'll allow it.
That's like a pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza and boats. Owen's got the same rules.
Is this the type of boat that you can go like skiing behind or tubing?
You could, yes. It is it's more of a fishing boat, but yes, we have like hooked up tubes and shit to it before.
What about a flying tube?
I think those are
Flying tube?
illegal.
They're so cool though. Those are so cool though.
Ty, I heard something else amazing and great happened in Wisconsin. Was your mother's
Oh,
what happened with your mom?
you're rubbing it in my face. I see what's going. I see what's going on here.
Ty, why
I
don't you?
thought
Why don't
about
you?
bringing it up. I should have saved it for the show. It would have been better that way. But
My heart's broken.
you know, we were out to dinner before the show, getting some burgers at Fat Joe's, which pretty good. I had a sweet and salty burger, which was like
Do they have a Rockaway burger?
Rockaway. Do the Rockaway. No.
Lean back.
No, I don't
Lean
think
back.
so.
I'm sorry.
The one I had was like Granny Smith apples, bacon, burger.
Oh,
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, that does actually sound pretty delicious. I'm not
But
gonna
it was
clown
pretty
on that.
banging.
Not gonna.
It was
all
good.
right. Yeah, not gonna clown on that.
But yeah, as we're like, you know, I was like, yeah, I got to get back and be there by 7:30 for me. So it's
Sure.
like I got to run.
Yep.
And my mom out of nowhere, it was pretty great. Like she just says out of like the midst of nothing, like we had just broadly brought up that I got to go back and podcast, and Mikey B's my favorite.
Boo, boo,
That's
boo.
beautiful.
Boo ties mom. Boo ties mom.
You know you love my mom.
No, I don't
Bird on a
anymore. I
stick.
did. I was
wanna
gonna
send
get
her
it.
a Mike B on a stick.
No,
Mikey
I
B
think
on a stick. Holy shit. That's new merch. Oh, man.
I think she's just mad because I haven't sent her a bird on the stick yet. And I've given her all the opportunities in the world to be on the show. Now she's saying Mike B's the favorite. Does she realize that Mike B does nothing for the show? I'm the one that does all of the work. I'm the one here.
Oh, and I do believe it was the God of the universe that said, if you do something right, it'll look like you've done nothing at all.
Oh, is that it?
I mean, it was in reference to being God.
Sure.
But
Sure.
I think it kind of applies to this situation.
Well, fuck Ty's mom. And
I love you, Mama Ty.
Love you, Mom.
I love her too as well. I'm just
Love you,
joking.
Mama. Wishing
I'm
you the
just
best.
joking. I'm just joking. We'll get you back on the show soon to actually discuss this, this whole thing.
I can see Mike B on a stick as something we could sell.
I feel like, Mike B on a stick is actually a decent idea.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of like weird things that happened the other day, in the Tom and Dan BDM group, there was somebody that posted a picture of them in Vegas, and they posted a picture of just an advertisement for one of the shows there,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this guy there who has this huge, kind of ridiculous mustache, a bit like Mike B's. His is more curly cued. His is a little more, manicured or whatever. And the guy says, I've been in Vegas, and every time I walk by this advertisement, it makes me think of you, Mike B. You then point out that this is weird. It looks a little bit like a cross between yourself
and you
and me. Well, funnily enough, I was there in 2019, May of 2019, and I had a picture of myself looking at that particular advertisement going like, yo, what the fuck? Because at the time, people I were with were like, is that?
Did you come out here?
Is that you?
You doing some promos?
Yeah. Back in those days, I did have a mustache more prevalent as well. Like I used to do the mustache more often. And how bizarre that those two worlds would interconnect. I'll post that picture in our Facebook group because I don't think it's been posted. But it is weird because then you were asking Samantha, our good friend, like, I think you asked.
I asked her.
Hey,
so I was like,
mix between us, or
I was like, it does have like some Owen vibes to this, does it not? But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny that it was like.
And she disagreed. She didn't think it did at all.
And I was like,
well,
well,
it's been seen by multiple people, and it's and
Confirmed.
obviously, and some people think it looks like you, some people think it looks like me. We'll put it up and we'll put a poll. Does it look more like me, or
more like me?
Yeah, exactly.
Or I want to be on this poll, even if I don't get any votes. It could look more like me.
I don't think it has lizard wizard.
But we'll make you
tendencies.
an option.
Yeah, we can make an option. I mean, sure, why not? Why the fuck not, guys? Think it's time?
Hey, is it time to bring forth the clips?
Clips. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips.
Yeah, Clips is the time of the show where we take a look at all the random stuff that we find on the internet today. We've got some stuff here, of course, from our clip commander, Tom. There was one that I wasn't able to download through some issues, so I might have, I might have to, try and find that one here on YouTube in just a second, but that's fine. Right now, we're going to start it off with something that I never thought I'd say these words, but we're going to talk about testicle breathing.
What?
The #1 semen retention and no-fap exercise called the cool draw. Here we go.
Hold the what?
Here we go.
So just
What?
imagine that you're breathing through the pores of the testicles. You're breathing from all directions into the testicles.
Okay. All right.
Sexual
Sexual kung
Hey
fu.
guys, I'm Jonathan White. I'm here to help you master your sexual energy so that you can magnetize your ideal life. Make sure you
All right, this guy's too good looking for his own good. He does have like his
A
pump.
mega pump.
I don't like. He's gone too far with the pump. He's gone too pump happy.
It's not the right pump.
No, don't like
grab
the.
my free ejaculation control guide. There's a link in the video description below.
God
In
damn
this
it.
video, I'm going to teach you a testicle breathing practice. This
Do you think this guy actually fucks, or you think it's pretend? You think?
I think he gets like a lot of. I think he gets a lot of one-offs,
Yeah,
but not a lot of repeat customers.
I think you might be
Yeah.
right on this one.
is the quintessential sexual kung fu exercise. Testicle breathing is a practice to circulate the sexual energy that's stored in the testicles, to circulate it out of the genitals and move it upwards in the body through the subtle energy channels of the body.
So you're saying I got to take my semen and circulate it through my body into my brain?
I don't think that's good for you.
I don't think it's good for me either.
Plus, like, what happens if you got like an abundance of sexual energy in your, and it needs to stay right there?
Your eyes pop out.
Because like if you get it out
Too much in there, like you look like those people on those shows where they go blah.
They
like
bulge their eyes
bulge
out.
their eyes out.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I don't want that either. Semen shoot starts dripping. I don't like that.
This is a very, very important practice to, of course, transmute your sexual energy, create a new pathway to express it in. For most men, they only experience their sexual energy as flowing out of their genitals and
Yeah.
ejaculation. Again, the downward, outward flow.
It's
This
the
is
way it's
pathway.
supposed to go.
That's-
When you create this new pathway upwards in the body, for your
No.
sexual energy to
I'm not
move and be
ejaculating
expressed
out my
in, you
mouth
start
or
to
my
regenerate
nose.
yourself with this energy. It starts to fuel your spiritual growth. It starts to amplify
spiritual
your
growth.
life's path, basically, right?
I think I
that's what we're
agree
doing
with
this
what this
practice. We're
guy's saying.
creating
I just hate the way he's saying it.
You don't agree with this guy.
No, this dude's
Well,
like,
I
listen,
also
bro.
don't ejaculate, so I guess technically I don't experience it as
But this isn't.
flowing out of me.
You've
No,
been
this is
ejaculating out of your mouth all this time, Ty?
No.
I mean, it does make sense. The
Ty-
amount of crap that you talk.
Ty,
Like-
what this guy is saying is that like you got to get the sexual energy out of your groin and your loins, and if you can get it to go to the rest of your body, then like you'll have a better life. You can focus on your life path in a very sexual manner, which I think is a bad thing. Your life is just as sexual as it probably needs to be.
Rapey motherfucker.
Yeah, it sounds kind of rapey.
new pathway and guiding our sexual energy through it. And if you're doing semen retention or no-fap, this is a very, very essential practice to do regularly, because what's happening in semen retention is that you're building up this massive supply of raw sexual energy. And if you don't,
No, you're not. You're building up. You're backing up.
You're building up a lot of cum in your
Yeah.
balls. I didn't know there was a thing. Why would you be?
I've heard of no fap before.
Yeah.
People like there's like no fap November.
Dumb.
There's a lot of online trends with no fapping. I am fervently against this
I am
movement.
pro-fap.
I'm pro fap.
Yeah, you should.
Pro fap every day. That's what I'm saying.
circulate it, it just stays there in your genitals, it builds up pressure, and again, if you're not moving it, you start to get stagnant. You feel angry, you feel
Yeah.
irritable, you feel these urges just to
Jack off.
ejaculate and release your energy. So this is a very, very important exercise. When you're doing this practice, semen retention becomes very effortless because you're channeling that sexual energy. So this works with the microcosmic orbit. The microcosmic orbit is the main energy channel in the body. It's comprised of two energy channels, actually, the dumai, which travels up the back of the body over the top of the head, and then the renmai, which is in the front of the body. And as you place the tongue against the roof of the mouth, it forms the circuit, connects these two channels, it forms a loop of energy. So again, by opening and clearing this pathway and starting to move your sexual energy through it, you start to recycle your
So
sexual
I
energy
stick my
internally.
finger in my mouth so that semen comes in through the back of my neck, over my head, and through.
I don't want semen on my head.
I don't need it. Or
Doesn't
dripping.
this guy seem like overly rapey? Do you?
That's what we were saying.
He
Guy.
does.
I mean,
There's a strong
you know,
vibe.
Don't get me wrong. I sort of understand what you're saying, but your vibe is like, "Hey, I'm awesome. I got this sexual energy I'm doing things with." But
He
I'm
looks
still
like he played lacrosse at Duke.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Looked
Nourishing
like
your
he-
brain, nourishing your organs, amplifying your
Did what?
Raped.
intelligence, your thinking, your memory, your overall energy and vitality. This is a very, very powerful practice. So you can do this exercise
Nice
either
cut.
sitting down, as I'm doing. You can do it while you're laying down. You can do it while you're standing up. It doesn't really matter. So first, the physical dynamics. We are going to be breathing in combination with a very slight pelvic floor engagement. So we're going to be very gently contracting these pelvic floor muscles. It's the same as if
Okay,
you
I'm
have to
doing
urinate
my
and holding it
Kegels
back.
right now.
It's that type of engagement,
Kegel.
but very slight, not like a full-on Kegel where you're really squeezing it.
Yeah, well,
You
I'm
don't
doing
wanna
this
create a lot of
full-on
tension in your
squeeze,
pelvic
pussy.
I'm getting my sexual energies moving.
Yeah, you get it together.
floor. Just a very slight engagement. And if you can isolate towards the tailbone area, more of the back area of
how
the
do I do
pelvic
that?
floor. That takes a bit of practice to get that, but it's something you can play with. So
That's way
you're
back
either
there.
going to be engaging
Oh, I got
that
it. I
slight
felt it.
contraction there on the inhale or on the exhale. You have to play with that and see what feels best for you.
I can
So
do it whenever,
if you
bro.
squeeze on the inhale, then you relax on the exhale. If you squeeze on the exhale, you relax on the inhale. So one of those patterns will feel more effortless and powerful for you. So just play with that. And actually, once you master this method, you don't need to use the squeezing engagement at all. You can completely just use your mind.
There's a
to
lot
guide
of
the
key
chi
words in
throughout your
here,
body.
like
All right, so we're going to
master,
begin the practice. So
playing.
first of all, you can massage your testicles a little bit.
Oh, I'm
just to
doing
kinda
that.
Activate that
Want me to
area
get that
anchor your
going?
awareness there, so you
Yeah,
can just
hold on.
kind of take them between the fingers
Yep.
and gently squeeze them and rub them like so.
Got
or
it.
You can just squeeze them
Yep.
18 to 36 times, just kind of
18 to 36 times.
So we're going to start by
Making notes.
breathing, feeling like we're breathing in and out of the testicles.
Mm.
So you just imagine that you're breathing through the pores of the testicles.
Got
you're
it.
breathing from all directions into the testicles.
My testicles
So
are
as you
breathing right now.
inhale,
Are yours?
Again, you're breathing into the
I
testicles.
feel
and
like
you
they
feel
are.
like
Yeah,
they're
mine
really
too.
expanding energetically. So you feel like there's this expansion in your testicles.
Yeah.
They're growing when you
Yeah, they
inhale.
are. Something's growing.
Not my testicles.
And then as you exhale, feel like they're
And
contracting.
just now I just have
shrinking back
a
down.
hard on.
God damn it. Now we gotta change the clip. God damn it.
I hope it's sexy.
Does he have an earring?
Yeah, I can't play the whole thing of this. This is 11 minutes long. So
And you got to be stroking your balls the
you
whole
gotta-
time?
18 to 36 times. Very specific.
Yeah, right?
It's, all right, hang on. Oh, what is this? I'm skipping ahead here. We're going to 7 minutes.
Inhale.
Okay, a lot of breathing.
And you exhale, feel it condense and collect in the crown and the brain.
Oh God,
You can even spiral your awareness there in the
his
brain.
jizz is final.
Distribute
It,
throughout
it
the
has
brain.
reached final form. His jizz has reached final form.
Oh, man.
He's become fully infected with his own jizz.
Yeah. I don't. What if he just went blah and then just jizz came and he vomited jizz?
Bunch of jizz. Blah.
I would call him the Jizzard Wizard from now on.
Hang on, get a little. We'll do the last minute. We'll just see what he says because I don't have time for this bullshit.
To circulate this sexual energy and keep it fluid, transmuting that energy directly.
Mm.
So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you want to
Did
learn
not.
more about sexual energy practices, if you want to learn
Don't.
to live the semen retention lifestyle, to have non-ejaculatory full body orgasms and be able to last for hours in bed, then check out my 6-week course, Multi-Orgasmic Man. Registration's actually open right now.
All right, there you go. If you
Registration's
Bro,
always open.
non-ejaculatory orgasms?
sound stupid, what's the point? I'm not wasting my time with that.
A full body, too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with just... It might be... I feel like that might be too much.
I don't need that.
Like,
And
the ejaculate...
Once
like,
again, this is what I do. That's my life.
I guess, but I don't.
it seems like it'd be too intense. I don't want that much pleasure.
It's pretty good.
Apparently, Richard Branson, right? He's the Virgin America guy, Virgin in general, right?
He done gone to space,
He
right?
went to space. It was very disappointing, all of his space stuff. He's floated around there for a few minutes, and he's like, oh, I went to space. It's like, bullshit. You just kind of flew the upper
High
atmosphere, high orbit. I mean, still kind of cool, but it was a little disappointing, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
This is a clip from him being a bit of a twat on an interview in 1998. So let's check it out.
Okay.
Oh, they're loud. My bad. Oh, I'm Conan.
All right, everybody, we're back. You may know my next guest for the various speed records that he set in the air and on the water, or maybe for the companies that he's founded, including Virgin Atlantic Airways, Virgin Cola, and Virgin Records. Please welcome, folks, Britain's favorite billionaire, Richard Branson.
All right. Richard Branson on Conan in 98. Oh, look at him being a funny playboy, sitting on the hot actress instead of in the chair that he was supposed to. Rapey.
Rapey.
Yeah.
Now he's space rapey.
Me too. No! Now he is that Selma Hayek?
I don't think so. That's what I thought initially, but I don't think so.
I mean, looks a bit like her. We'll find out. Drags her to sit on his lap. This is
This was pre-2000.
Yeah, 98. You could get away with this. You could get away with this.
Still not outwardly. I mean, people didn't like it.
Better days.
But
better days.
Nope.
And he's English too.
What's his name?
It's totally Selma Hayek.
Does this work for you? Does this work for you wherever you go?
Yeah.
Only a billionaire could walk in the room, grab Salma Hayek, and throw him on his lap.
Selma Hayek.
She got you to take your clothes off, so I thought,
Yeah. Rest of
Oh
it's
my God. He's like, I'm rich as fuck. You're Selma Hayek.
What are you gonna do? File sexual harassment?
Yeah.
I'll just pay it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked into it though.
No, she's
I
like,
commend
I've
Richard
been to
Branson.
Epstein's Island.
Gross.
All right, now, first of all, welcome to the program. Very nice to have you here. And I want to start talking about the airlines. I've never flown your airline. Not because I don't want to. I just have not had the opportunity to fly Virgin Airways. And
By the way, Virgin Airways, solid airline.
Yeah.
My favorite, always going back and forth between the UK, Virgin. They were top notch, especially like they were the ones going the above and beyond, you know, like as far as like quality and service and like, man, you always got your hot towels. You got a bag of shit with like socks and toothbrush and fucking blanket, like all your own little your kit and everything. Like they were the first ones to have like your own TV on the back of the seats. Like they were ahead of their time. Like now I would say a lot of airlines have caught up to them.
Yeah.
But back in 98, they
Pioneer.
were definitely like, la creme de la creme.
Amazing things about this. I've heard that you get a massage if you fly on this plane. Everyone gets their own television set. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's got Selma Hayek.
This movie doesn't do well. Please go see it. It's wonderful.
Isn't she lovely?
Yes, very nice. I hate your life, by the way.
Did he bang Selma Hayek and we just don't know about it? Like, because something's going on here. Oh, thank you, Wilma Pellin. She just subscribed, so that's good.
Thank you.
You've got $1 billion. Why do you also have to have Salma Hayek massaging you, pal? No, yeah, but what can you do? How can you go further with the airlines? What can you add that you don't already have? Because they're said to be the most luxurious planes in the world. I mean, what are you going to add?
Well, I think most traveling by planes is generally pretty horrendous, so we like to make it fun. And so we have things like stand-up bars and you say masseuses and then at the turn of the century, we're now going to turn the Mile High Club into a legitimate thing, and we're going to put double beds on the planes with
all right.
and jacuzzis.
You're going to have people doing it on the airline, like as part of a planned event?
Well, you can do it on boats. You can do it in your home. So why shouldn't you be able to do it on planes?
Okay. And so this is going to be something that you encourage, actually. You have the beds. Is there going to be a light-up sign that says, you may now return to the fun, you know?
Fuck on planes! Fuck on planes! Fuck on planes! Fuck on planes! Sorry, that's my thing.
The turbulence is over.
Yeah, I'm saying I fucked in the land, fucked in the sea.
Never fucked on a plane.
Never.
And now he's probably taking it to the next step with his new venture,
fucking
in space.
Why'd you gesture to me on 5 minutes, pal? Let me assure you, even that is optimistic.
It's going to be an all-night affair for people like Salma and her English boyfriend.
You touch her one more time, I'll rip your head off, pal. I don't care how much money you have. What about the street?
I like how Conan, though. Like, he's like, yeah, you're a creepy fuck. Stop doing that shit.
Stop touching people.
Stop touching my guests. Stop touching hot-ass Selma Hayek. We get it. Like, you want to fuck her. We all want to fuck her. But you're not allowed to just, not, Not fuck her and try and fuck her. Like, I don't know.
Apparently, Wilma Pellin is Drew.
Yes, see that. That's a friend of mine. Hi, Drew.
And I heard this rumor, I actually told some jokes about it about a year ago, that you're going to repackage the bottles in a very interesting way. Tell us what you're going to do.
Well, I had dinner with Pamela Anderson, and I thought she's got a lovely
You just
shape.
had to drop that in, didn't you? Yeah.
And so we've actually, she was kind enough
I didn't
to let
realize
us,
Branson was
shape
such a
a
horn
Virgin
dog.
Cola bottle after her looks. It's called the Pammy. When we first designed it, it kept on tipping over. But
the bottle is going to be shaped like Pam Anderson's bust. That's what you're saying.
Well, like her body, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful body, and you can,
and people
we can drink it.
Drink out of the torso.
Exactly.
Right.
So we've cut the top.
Don't make a Tommy Lee bottle, all right?
Coded.
There's, why'd you call your company Virgin? What was the inspiration there? Were you sentimental about your first time? Was there something about it that made you think?
Well, I was 15 and I was inexperienced at business. I experienced other things, and my first time. What was your first time like?
Oh, my God, I was here to talk about 54.
Well, I was about 16 years old. And
You just said 15. The story keeps changing.
No, I was 15 when I made the name of the company. I was 16 when I actually did it.
Uh-huh.
And I made love to this lovely creature, had this wonderful orgasm, and I stopped making love to her, and she carried on.
Who says lovely creature? Don't say that.
I mean,
don't say that.
Weird, Branson. You're weird, dude.
You're a weirdo.
You're a rich weirdo.
Yeah.
Which makes you eccentric and not weird, apparently.
Yes. Yeah, just by being rich.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You asked me a question.
What kind of guy just throws in, I just finished making love, she had a terrific orgasm.
Well, I then
Don't throw that in.
I then stopped making.
You talk about you talk about your orgasm. You don't talk about her orgasm.
Let me finish my story.
Braggart. All right.
I then finished making love.
Branson's the guy that wants people to think he fucks, but doesn't fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you getting that vibe?
Maybe, and it's maybe not even intentional, but he never can like get to the, other than like paying.
Yeah, he has to pay, or give them extravagant flights and gifts and things.
Then he can fuck.
Then he can fuck.
But he's just too weird and creepy.
My dad looked like a lot like Richard Branson back in the day. I'm not gonna lie.
Did your dad act like that?
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm having an orgasm, which I didn't think was possible. I thought, men had to be participating in order for a woman to have an orgasm. And so I decided to, sort of participate again. And she said, asthma attack, call an ambulance. So and that's all it was. It wasn't having an orgasm at all. So
She was desperately ill. Now,
ever since then, I can only go out with asthmatics. So,
now
Have some couth, Branson. He's bragging all over the place.
About him getting his nut and fucking weird asthmatic
really an
girls.
asthma attack.
Yes. I'm over him. Fuck you. I hope your space plane blows up again. Moving on.
With no one on it, please.
But you.
What if we get a worse guy to take over?
That's true. Jeff Bezos is going to space and all that.
I hope he gets lost in
Oh,
space.
that'd be cool.
Like, never comes back.
Can you just make sure my Prime still works? That's all.
Well, I mean, he's just a guy. He just owns it.
Next clip. Maya late de Coco archive INA. That sounds like words that don't mean anything to me, but we'll go with it. Describe this so far.
Okay, so you got two, like...
Safari men.
They have, like, pith helmets.
Yeah.
They got hairy chests.
Yeah.
They look like maybe a Greek.
Of Greek origin.
Yeah. And they're only wearing, like, towels, like, around their waists.
Or, like, what do you call those?
A sarong?
Yes.
But this would be like a man. That looks like a
man
towel.
sarong.
A man sarong.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a fat man, a very large, round gentleman, with, like, a long jerry curl.
Yeah.
Who's wearing, looks to be a sleeved muumuu. And some...
Kind of
doctor's
like
pants.
Kind of like a
Extremely fat Ron Jeremy.
I was gonna say Ron Jeremy, fat Mexican Ron Jeremy mixed with shitty Elvis.
Yeah, a little bit.
Shitty Elvis. Yeah. Let's check out the songs. That was a good clip. That right there, quality clip right there.
Good clip.
Good clip. All right. Incorrect usage of the flutter mucus something or other. This is gonna be
gross.
See. Probably. Flutter mucus clearance device.
Scandifarm.
Device used to help loosen, mobilize, and eliminate mucus from your airways.
Okay.
While performing flutter therapy.
This is a good old school products type clip.
Yeah.
Right here. It seems like. All right. This looks like a kind of an asthma inhaler-ish situation, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Something like that.
The flutter is a device used to help loosen, mobilize, and eliminate mucus from your airways.
Okay.
While performing flutter therapy. Experiment with tilting the flutter upward and downward. You may get a greater fluttering sensation in the extended tilt position than you do with the standing. For best results,
beautiful.
God damn it, Tom. This is Tom. This is Tom
beautiful.
being Tom.
Please let it keep happening.
I want more.
I don't think
It
this
was about to
device
go
makes
in-
this sound. This device does not make this sound. This is an overdub, but it's still funny, so I'll let it play.
tilt position than you do with the standing. For best results, gives you the strongest. For performing flutter therapy, it's important to keep your cheeks as stiff as possible, since the vibration is very low.
That's all there is. That's all there is of that one.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Tom, that was A+. That was A+ content. This one's a little... I've been saving this to last because, well, it is kind of scary. Just in the title. It says, Video Talkies, My Family Raped Me. Which,
This doesn't sound.
This doesn't sound fun.
No. I don't know why we decided to make this the capstone
maybe
of this clips.
My family raped me.
Tom, I hope you overdubbed this one.
I've been.
Okay. Yes, I've been getting raped.
Oh, powerful start. Thanks, Owen.
Yeah, here we are.
What? Hang on. I'm trying to get the thing right. It's doing something stupid.
But
Hang on.
I mean,
Getting raped. I don't even remember since when.
Well, that's sad.
Maybe
I don't
it
like
started when I
that.
came out of my mother's womb.
Okay, that's terrible.
I get raped at several places.
She gets...
Trains, public buses,
This isn't fun.
offices, even at my own house.
Oh, God damn
I
it.
hope there's a really good
I
M.
got
Night
you.
Shyamalan twist.
There's got to be a
this.
twist in this.
When my dad hit my mom,
Okay.
I got raped.
Okay. Awful.
When my mother called someone else's daughter a slut. I got raped.
Okay.
When my brother teased someone else's sister. I get raped every day. 7 times. By thoughts, by words, by looks.
Okay.
I try to see their faces, but I can't see them.
I think...
I only see my family.
I don't like it. I won't share it. I think the whole concept and why that the clip commander Tom would share this is that it's a little bit ludicrous that she's using the term rape so loosely. Is that maybe what's going on here? It's like someone looked at me funny. I got raped. Now, I understand that there's awful things that happen to women, and they're objectified, and there's things that clearly that we do not support. But that ain't no. I mean, is that?
That's kind of an overshoot.
Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going for here. Thankfully, I do have one more clip, but it's a trailer to something that I wasn't able to pull. Like, it seems like maybe a copyright issue that we're gonna get butt fucked with. But this is also something that there's a full video for. This is a trailer for a movie from 1976 called "Let My Puppets Come." And this is something that we have the ability to download the full video for later down the road with the Son of Clips.
Is this the Pinocchio puberty story?
Perhaps we will do another watch-along like has been popular in the past. People seem to like our watch-alongs. So yes, there is a puppet. There is a puppet scenario going on here. And let me just pull this one up for you. This is off YouTube.
I don't know if I like puppets.
You love puppets. Shut up.
I don't like them when they're scary.
All right. Well, let's just see what's going on. This is from 1976.
Let
it's
my
called
puppets come.
All right. Come in.
Well, there's only one way to make that kind of money in 24 hours. Make a porno flick.
Oh, shit.
A dirty movie.
We got puppets here. These are weird-looking puppets, too.
Yeah.
They're hard face puppets.
Yeah, they're like plastic face.
Plastic face puppets. I don't like a plastic face puppet. I like a soft face puppet.
Yeah, you gotta be more Muppety. These look real.
Yeah. So this puppet is basically saying, one puppet's saying to his other buddies, he's like,
although that one puppet does look like it's got a
one does, the other three doesn't.
Furry face.
Yeah, one's got a fuzzy face, the other three don't. Plastic face.
Yeah, but this is also very unrealistic already. I mean, make a porno and make money off it in one day?
No, well, it's 1976, Ty. There might be.
Make a porno flick. A dirty movie. You clean up.
This is the trailer for the movie. Gerard Damiano produces The Four Skins.
Oh, man.
All right. That
sounds like an improv troupe.
Yeah. Also, this guy, whoever made this movie, is more of a pervert than any one of us. Let my puppets come.
There are 8 million stories in the naked city.
Adam.
This is not one of them.
But we don't know nothing about movie making. With some technical assistance, you can put together a dynamite fuck film.
Tell you what though? That puppet, big puppet dick.
Oh, yeah.
Look at his nose. That puppet
Big
right there.
old
Like,
puppet dick.
that guy's got a big old puppet donger. For sure. And he's going to get this porno done if my foreshadowing is correct.
He just wants to fuck, so.
Probably, but we'll go with it.
Assistance, you can put together a dynamite fuck film.
Oh, shit. I don't know if I could show this on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't know if we're... that's a midget.
There was some puppet dong in there. Whoa. Puppet vagina, lips, puppet fucking fish. I don't know what's going on there.
This is pretty exciting.
Well,
That's
definitely not acceptable.
Oh. Is that Richard Branson?
Okay, this is a lot of this is not gonna be flying on the Twitch.
They're not gonna be happy about this one.
Hey, look, the Trade Center Towers. Yeah, there's just a lot of puppets fucking doing dirty things. Okay, there's titties. I can't, Tom, I can't show this stuff. God damn it, I can't show any of this.
Puppet dicks are okay.
That was clips.
I'm surprised they can have it on YouTube.
You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. 'Cause let's You know we got 'em,
Well, we're not
baby.
kicked off Twitch yet.
Let's
Well, hopefully we got out of there in enough time. But yeah, I mean, we'll have
That's
to
a
watch.
99.9% clips rating. Pretty good.
That end clip really, it's an A+, but God,
It was
I'm
already
pretty
good,
sure
the
we're gonna
last
get
one, over the
booted.
top.
Yeah, that one. All right. Got me sweating a little bit. Got me scratching my head as to what I do with the rest of the goddamn show. Because how do I top that? That's yeah. I would watch the movie. Would you guys watch the full movie?
Yeah, of course I'd watch that whole movie
yeah,
because it looks like there's a lot of actual porn. Wait, here's the deal: if you watch it alone, can
I finish?
Can you finish to a puppet?
Probably is what I'll say.
I'm gonna say I 100%
I don't
can.
think. No, I'm gonna be realistic. I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
What if it was puppet person hybrid?
What if it okay? If it was puppet with like, what's the? There's a few Muppets in there that are like full human size, right?
Sweetums.
Right, Sweetums is one of them. But what if it's Sweetums but with a real dick that pops out of there, and he's banging, then I can.
If he's banging a real chick or a puppet?
I need a real dick. I can't have Muppets dicks like for this
Can't
experiment.
have a rock hard foamer.
I don't think so. The foamer, like I gotta have. I can either have. Well, no, I gotta have genitals be real. If the genitals are real, the rest of it's foamer, and this is on both sides, male, female. Then I can probably get through it. Get to the point, if you understand my message.
Okay.
But if it's no, I can't do like a vag and a foamer, and I can't do a foamer, you know, and a foam vag with I can't. No, I'm not that disgusting.
I think I could.
I know you could. Look at you. Look at you.
Ty?
You are a Muppet.
Yeah, me too.
I am kind of
You're
Muppet.
both Muppets. You're living, breathing Muppets. That's why I have you on the show. That's part of why your character's on this goddamn show. You're living, breathing
It's
Muppets. I think it is time we take a little break. Before we do, Mikey, are you still down with doing your version if I was a dictator when we get back from break?
Oh, I'm ready.
You're excited about it.
I got rules.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
New rules.
And I'm excited about it. You want to know what's funny? The day that we did the show, I had come up with this. This is completely coincidental.
Mm-hmm.
There is now a show on Netflix that happened, that has never been suggested to me. I got done with uploading the show, finally going to eat some food, go to bed, fire on Netflix, just something to watch as some kind of zoning out for the night after our last show.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Netflix show called How to Be a Tyrant. And it's on Netflix, and it's literally the steps that one would take to... I mean, it's a little more serious, but it's got a very comedic and lighthearted sort of approach to Hitler. And,
Yeah, I say, doesn't it go over some of the history's worst?
Saddam Hussein, some of the worst tyrants in the world, and how they came to power. But I just thought it was so coincidental that the night that I debuted my new gimmick here, fucking Netflix is stealing from me, is what I'm trying to say.
Dude, somebody's collecting your information, and Netflix is buying
They're
it.
collecting my mind thoughts, bro. They're collecting my mind thoughts. That's what's happening. But I did think it was funny. And yeah, we will come back with If I Was a Dictator, which is the loose name for the bit. But this week it's going to be with Mikey B. Last week I did mine, and that I think every week we'll do it, and we'll go in a random succession, or circle rather, of kind of people, every guest that comes on, they get to do their own. We'll eventually get to you, Mikey, in a sec. We'll get to you, Ty. When Duncan's back in, we'll get to him. But even next week, hopefully our guest will be able to get to it. I'm not announcing who our guest is yet, just in case, he's not able to make it. but he will be able to have his own as well, and that will be very fun. Also, I want to talk about 7-Eleven's new ad campaign, which I know you're gonna enjoy, Mike, when we get back.
I made some 7-Eleven today,
and I also wanted to bring up something from my past, which is kind of weird, and I want to see. I don't think this is aged particularly well, not necessarily in like a racist fashion or anything.
I thought you were going to talk about that movie where you raped a girl.
No, that is a
that
fine,
girl was raped.
That is a fine
day.
piece of cinema, and I was forced into the rape scene by my fictional brother. Thank you very much. But we'll talk about Radiskull and Devil Doll as well when we get back. I don't know if you guys remember that. This is some early web stuff from way back in the day.
We haven't had a good Things Behind the Sun reference in a while.
No, we haven't. And for probably good reason. Thank you very much. Guys, it is time we take that break. We thank you for tuning into the first segment of the Onrs Radio Show, but stick around for the next 10, 15, we'll call it 15 minutes, right around there. We'll be back at, close enough to 10:30 to call it that. Back at 10:30 for the second segment of the Onrs Radio Show, where things do, of course, get what, guys? Weird. Yeah, stay tuned. Have some fun with us. We've got more in store. Another at least hour of content. And boys, what do we say when we got to hear for the first segment? Fuck your dreams!